We want something very sage, so maybe we could just go with Lipton, because it's iced tea. I know it's not a good colour system, but Lipton iced tea, I see, is very sage. We won't nickname the second one. That'll go into this dupe selection. But then let's just have a little peek, see if another one does appear. But as you can see, it was pretty easy to spot the Oranguru, so I'm not too worried about that. What are we? We've only done 2 hours, and we've got pretty much all of our shiny targets. Do you do much of the trading in the TCG or not? I know it can be a bit overwhelming. You've got to kind of find someone you trust to do it with you. But I don't know if you were in any like Discord groups and stuff that set up trades relatively comfortably. And obviously, after you make so many cards, you can use the card dust to complete something else. I still never completed the first sets, which is really funny in my head. I feel like they should have been done. I feel it's not money excuses why I haven't done it. It's just not really happened. I really should go somewhere else now, shouldn't I? What other psychic types should we go for? What other psychics? I guess Belittle is probably one of the go-to ones. Or a Spaffra. Shall we just go out here and look for some of these? I don't really know what an Indeedee shiny looks like. Doesn't help that Indeedee has 2 forms, does it? What else could we go for? Like we said, Flittle, like Spoink is one of my favourite shinies. It's such a nice shiny colour. We do have this lighting issue again. Because of course we do. The game hates us, so of course we get weird lighting. No, that's like, what I saw was like white on that. No, pink. I thought it was sort of white and purpley colour. But I don't know. We've got Bruxish already. What else? What else could we go for? I feel like we might as well just continue in this game. Just for today. We've started. Why not finish? We know 100% we're not coming back to it. So, oh, we can get Glades. That would be an interesting thing to see. So I guess that also means we could go for Ralts as a potential. Don't know. There's a lot today. Oh no, that's a cliff. That's a cliff. Right. What else could we get? I am a bit torn between so many things now. I guess we should... Actually, should we look at the outbreaks? That would be the sensible thing. What is here today? I have an idea. Would you like to try find a shiny fortress? We could. We could. I have the Golduck ready for shiny fortress. But I was trying to see if I could just finish off the psychic sandwich at the moment. That was the main reason why we're still here. Because I thought, why not just do like the 15 minutes on this, then we can go for Fortress. Maybe, I don't mind. But we can do Fortress after this sandwich. We do have to do at least one more. I'm probably abandoning hopes of going for Dragalge. It was not so much difficult, it was just awkward. More than anything else. Because the lighting was messing up a lot. So every single one looked kind of shiny. But like Flittle is the good one. It's whether we can find enough glades. Now that area was pretty nice. We were getting glades. I don't know if I can isolate glade, that's the thing. I'm happy to try, or no harm. We have mentioned we were looking to build a shiny hunting squad. We've always sort of said that we want to build a proper squad to shiny hunt in this game. So my basics in this game is Breloom and Breloom and Golduck. So I want to have something a bit more, so I'll probably have like the Quagsire and something with damp basically. Where would the best place for Curlier and Rolts be? I don't think this area gets overly affected. That's what I've noticed. So maybe we could have a little peek around here. See what turns up there. I do know for a fact that they are much easier to get isolated in Kitakami, though Rolts and Co. From what I remember. But yes, we're hoping to see what turns up over here then. Let's see. Are there psychic? Well, that's a static. Nothing really psychic here, is there? Okay, let's have a look at the Pokedex. Where would we... Rolts and Co. I do wish there was an easier way to look through this, because this is very uncomfortable to watch. Not gonna lie, or if you could do the up and down buttons. One thing we could have tried was to see whether Espeon spawns exclusively in that cave where Roaring Moon was. So where would I find a Rolts? Or Drowsy. Drowsy would be fun. I skipped it, have I? There it is. Rolts. Pretty much just there. Curlier. Okay, round there. Okay, we'll go to that area for Curlier. Because I don't think the other areas work too well. I think it's like this little bit here, isn't it? Yes. Lots and lots of Curliers. And the good thing is you get the full reset here. Anything on the beach? Not that I can see shiny. No, they're coming to say hello. Yes. Because you can just do this to reset here. You got your Espeon there? How do we have that? We have 11. Should we try the Espeon? Should we? We could do. Because the problem with any of the evolutions, if I don't get the actual one we need, we've got to decide what we want. And that's a lot more challenging than I think I imagine it being. So we'll try this. We may see an Espathra on the route as well. Pretty sure it's the only psychic thing in here, Espathra. Might be wrong. Oh no, for Girafarig. Oh yeah, and of course, Screamtail. I forgot I'm playing this game. I forget Girafarig is a thing. Is that a problem? They won't spawn in here. Lots and lots of Espions this time. A few lichen rocks, which is strange there's lichen rock only. But why not? Let's have a little peek. Have a little run round, see what we get. We're very close to the walls, but not the worst numbers. Definitely not terrible. This is only going to be about a 10-minute hunt anyway. I actually feel like just that cave entrance was best. Let's see if I get 1 in 33. Hopefully you do. And continue the streak of getting them all. I do know myself just how frustrating it is, so... Like, the funniest thing for me is I don't have a single one of the the birds from Gen 2 immersive. But I managed to get the Suicune already. Which I think was kind of funny. I think I've also got one of the Larias. I didn't get... I have the immersive. Nice, nice. I do like the immersive cards, but I've only had a few. I've had... I think I got the second set, not the Mew, the second, like, the Dialga on the day of release. Or may have been the Palkia. I got one of them the day they came out. Because I tend to save all my hourglasses to open a 10-pack on the day a new set comes out. I kind of prefer doing it that way, and then what we get during the what is it, about a month that they're out is what all we're going to get. That's pretty much how I do everything in that game. We get it early, but after the first day I don't return back for more. But we're back in our cave again doing our Roaring Moon Circle, but for an Espeon. It makes me laugh. So there's 105 cards. Because they don't ever include the fancy rare ones, do they, in the main collection? And that's where I always think that I like that they don't, because you usually get a reward for completing a set, and that's nice, but especially if you don't need to get the ultra rare stuff. But I can see the game losing a little bit of buzz, like it's nearly a year old. The competitive scene is a bit of a... There's only like 1 or 2 sets that really dominate the mode. For me, I like some of the weird art ones, if that makes sense. So just like what you would call the basic ones, I really like some of them. I don't really have an absolute favourite one, but the Porygon from the first set, I adore it. It's so nice. Like, it's such a rubbish card to use, but it just makes me happy to see it. I know it's more about the artwork for me than the viability of battling with them. You shouldn't be in the cave, sir. It's not safe for things like you. Giraffes are not good in caves. You may hit your head. Imagine we got the Espeon though. Imagine we did. I've noticed this bit is a little bit rubbish. I would love to trade any spares I have for the cards I need. You should be able to. Do you have a Discord and all of that, or we've hit 25% on our challenge? So if you want to join the Discord, we can share some friend codes and sort of try and set it up. If people want to trade, they can speak to you that way.